And hey, beautiful people, we are back with another video, and this is the best credit cards for travel. Now, this is just my personal list. It's not all the credit cards that's, for travel. You guys can always go to my website and actually click right here and search any credit card that you guys may be interested in. So it's quite a few cards on here for sure. And some of these are not necessarily just for travel. And the reason why I continue to put the different credit cards on there that's not just for travel, because I am a student. Again, I'm working my way to go to law school, become a lawyer, and I'm starting to see different types of people now. And I realize it's some people that's probably traveling a lot to go back and forth to home, and maybe they need to get a credit card and they're a student. So I put some student credit cards on here. I just put other credit cards that can be great, because sometimes if you guys are interested in travel, you don't necessarily have to do like just travel credit cards. You guys can get just regular credit cards that you can get approved for. Everybody has different credit, everybody has different situation, and then you can use that cash back to travel. If you want to look into travel hacking, where you're looking for free flights, hotels, and things like that, this is not the channel that's going to teach you that, but these are some of the credit cards you can look in. Once you start looking into some of these credit cards, then you can actually have some type of knowledge to search further. And that's what I hope this is for you all. Just for me personally, I don't think I even have it on the list. like the American Express, the Delta one. I like it. It is a $99 annual fee, but at the same time too, you get so many rewards when you first sign up for it. And I was able to take a round trip flight to California using some of the points I got, not even all of them, for just $11 out of pocket. So I love stuff like that. I took another trip with my kids since I had my American Express. I was able to not have to pay for bags and things like that, and that stuff can add up. Having checked bags, you got to think about it. So I have 5 children, so you do the math on that. Everybody was able to get their own checked bag, and I think I got like a 15% off discount too off of my flight. So that's just my thing with that one. So you guys just figure out what's your travel needs, where you want to be, learn the traveling hack of it all, and then figure out which credit cards is best for you. So let's get into it, because I'm talking too much, but I wanted to make sure you guys understood that. Figure out what's best for you. I'll talk about some of the credit cards, and you can always go directly to the website like I'm going to show you and learn more about each of these different credit cards. Now, the first one I have on the list is the Discover It Travel credit card. So with Discover in general, you all think about them as no annual fee, and you're just going to get cash back on certain things. So sometimes you can just get the Discovery Travel credit card, or you can actually go to their website and see what they can pre-qualify you for, because they have some too, like 5% back for with, I believe that credit card may be next, but the Discover It cash back card. So it's different, but understand that whatever you're going to get for your rewards for your first year, they're going to actually double it. So if you get $100 your first year of having Discover, they're going to give you an additional $100. So they match whatever your cash back was for that first year. So this is a great one. Again, you can pre-qualify for it without a hard inquiry with Discover, Discover, and a few other cards. And I believe they're going to pull your TransUnion credit report. You can always click right here on the name, and it'll actually take you to my complete blog on just this credit card by itself. A lot of these credit cards, most of these credit cards, if people let me know that they was able to get approved, I added it to the website. So definitely check it out. If you guys are having a hard time getting approved for any credit cards, you might got negative accounts in your credit reports, collections, charge off, bankruptcies, things like that. I do have a 6 months of free letters. All you have to do is follow step 1 through 5. Once you guys follow the steps, the last step is to call us. I'll create 6 months of dispute letters for you, and I'll email them to you. So I'll create them for you, and I'll actually email them to you. All you have to do is mail them out. And then if you don't want to mail them out on your own, when you get on a call with us, just let us know that you need help mailing them out, and we can help you. Now, this is Discover It cash back credit card. I talked to you guys about this with the 5% back. Definitely check it out. Again, it's on the Discover website. You can click right here on Apply Now, or you can go to Discover It and try to see which credit cards they can pre-qualify you for. For those people that's students, this student credit card is very similar to the Discover It cash back in terms of the reward. They even have the student Chrome. I didn't ever realize this. It's a lot of people that travel going back home for the holidays, especially when they're in school. And some of these cards could be great for them if they want to use it for rewards, especially if they're not to the point where they can get approved for those bigger credit cards. You can still use these credit cards to get rewards, because even if you're in your everyday transactions, and even with mine with Discover, it's nothing for me to have $50 in cash back. And think about it, if you get $50 a month in cash back, it's different for everybody. But if you get $50 in cash back, then you can use that, and that's per month. You can use all of that at the end of the year. You have $600 to go on. If you add that up, you have $600 during Christmas time or whenever to book a flight and book a hotel. Depending on how you book it, you can actually use your credit card to book it and use your rewards to pay off your credit card. But it all adds up. Same thing with the Discover is secure credit card. You get 2% back at the gas stations and restaurants. So it's still something where if you want to get into traveling, you want to start booking travel credit cards, you may not get none of the other ones on the list. I'm just warning people about that, because I remember I was sad about it. I couldn't get certain credit cards, but you can start building your credit and you can eventually get to those credit cards. So this is a great option if people want to get cash back, because they do give out 2% cash back on gas station restaurants and then 1% on everything else. And they're going to double it your first year. I do have my exclusive membership if you guys need help with actually just learning what you have to do to increase your credit score, get certain accounts off. And with my exclusive credit membership, you have access to get on a phone call with me. And these are actual results. So accounts being deleted, credit score is going up 88 points. And then all of these here, these are actual results that I took from Credit Karma. So definitely you all sign up for my $1 trial. I think that'll help a lot of people. Now, these next ones, you guys, some of these credit cards like Discover, they're going to pre-qualify you. Capital One want to pre-qualify you, but a lot of these credit cards are not going to pre-qualify you for the credit card without a hard inquiry. You're going to get a hard inquiry. I want you all to do further research to find out which bureau they're going to pull, what your credit score should be, or even if it's a good credit card that you should even try to go for right now, because your credit may not be up to par. So one of those cards is the Bank of America Travel Rewards card for students. I love students, not a student again. So definitely this can be a great one. And if you guys are ever applying for credit cards and you are a student, make sure you use your student email address, whatever your email address was at school, so that what is at the school, so that you'll have a greater chance of getting approved. Also, the Wells Fargo autograph card. I love Wells Fargo cards. You can actually pre-qualify for Wells Fargo cards. So that's great. And a lot of times they're going to pull Equifax for some of their credit cards. Late payment removal, guys, student loans, collections, charge-off, bankruptcies. If you want to mail out letters on your own, these packages only $27, and most of the packages have 6 letters in it. So that should be enough for 3 months. Send the letters to the collection company or the credit card company, whoever it is, and to the credit bureaus. So definitely check these letters out, because that can help you all work to remove some of them negative accounts, because that's the biggest reason why a lot of people can't get approved for these accounts. Similar to like the Chase Freedom Unlimited credit card, the Chase Freedom Flex. These are credit cards, you all, that when you apply for them, it's going to be a straight yes or no, but with a hard inquiry. So you're going to get a hard inquiry when you check out these cards, but just make sure your credit is up to par. If you guys are in the beginning stages, I remember I was in beginning stages of building my credit, and the Capital One Platinum MasterCard was great for me because I was able to book a car. I took my family to Disney. I put things on here during the time I was, I think that was on my 3rd child. She was just a baby. So that was so long ago. She just turned 8. So that was so long ago. But this card right here is a great starter card for those people. You can still get in the door, but some people looking at the Chase and it's like, oh, no, not the Chase, probably the Capital One Platinum, and be okay with that. We're going to get there. If your credit score is low, you can't get approved, then definitely you need to learn about credit and start working to remove anything that's negative that's stopping you from getting approved. They should let you know in the mail what is wrong. Okay. And then I do have my credit 101, where it's over 200 videos where I teach you guys these different things. Check out the $1 trial for 7 days. I made this few letters just for this course, worksheets, guides, checklists, so many different things. So I definitely love that course. It's something that I'm doing a team course very similar to that, but I think that that's going to be something that can teach you so much about credit, because it's everything about credit. US Bank, this can be a great card for you all too. Capital One Saver One cash rewards, especially for those foodies. This can be a great one for you. Capital One actually have a lot of travel credit cards. definitely learn more about travel because you can actually pinpoint and probably get a better credit card. But definitely, this can be a great one for you. And again, look into my 7-day trial for my exclusive credit membership. Let's schedule a call. Let's figure out what you got to do if you can't get approved for these cards. Most likely, when I get on the phone with you, I'm going to figure out what you want. Like, what are you trying to do? You trying to get a house, car, credit cards? What is it that you trying to get? And then I'll tell you what you need to do to actually get there. And a lot of times, I'll tell people to check out these different lists. Some people just want to find credit cards that can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry, because all those hard inquiries is going to lower your credit score, especially if you're not getting approved. That's going to be bad. So I love this list right here, and I have one for people with bad credit. If they're a student, I have just a list for students. The one you just looked at, the best credit cards for travel, the best credit cards in general, my opinion, what I like, and just for everyday life too. I'm thinking of an everyday life kind of thing. I want to stay in that lane, like with the everyday life, because I have kids and I want to live like a everyday consistent life. So these are like the best credit cards that I like. Best credit cards to build credit, gas, rewards, and cash back. So there's other lists that you can definitely check out here. And don't forget, if you guys have negative accounts in your credit reports, follow step 1 through 5. And the fifth one is to call us. Let us create those letters for you and help you work to remove those negative accounts on your credit reports if you do have those negative accounts. So hopefully you guys are able to get approved for some credit cards. But don't forget, do research, figure out which credit cards you want for your life. Don't get into the hype of, oh, this credit card, that credit card, especially if it has an annual fee. So keep that in mind too. If you got an annual fee and it requires you to do so much traveling or so much spending on a credit card just to cover that annual fee, just keep that in mind. So I like some with no annual fee, still with cash back. You can just give regular cash back in your everyday life. I love that. And that's why I think the best one off of here I will love is the Discover It cash back, just for anybody, because it's an everyday card. That's just my personal opinion. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know which one is your favorite and let me know which one that you want to get. Call me at 833 Rickita if you guys have any questions. Bye-bye.